Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, for some reason I can't chat on Facebook, but I can read your comments. I don't know why it just says it's read only. I'll have to figure that out, but I see your comments on Facebook. I just can't type back. Hi, Maddie. It's in the other room. Yeah, I just decided to continue coloring this. I've been drawing on paper all day, so I wanted to draw on a tablet. I've been up since, well, I haven't been drawing on paper all day. I for the first about 3 hours this morning, I worked on a tablet, and then the rest of the day I was drawing on paper and stuff. And one second, guys, I'm gonna mute my. I'm gonna close out a window here. My messenger usually blows up when I do lives, so okay, cool. But yeah, I've been up since about 3 this morning. Didn't start working until about, I don't know, 4 something, I think. 5 maybe. I don't remember what time it was. But yeah, it's been a long day. But yeah, I feel like this would be cool to continue. I made an adjustment on. Oh, hi, Maddie from all platforms. um, so it looks like it's working this time around. That's really cool. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the last time we colored this, or last time I colored this, I made an adjustment on Hogan's head. I felt like it was too small at the top, so I ended up, after the stream was over, I just drew his head a little bit bigger up here at the top, and I made it taller, just kind of like the picture. If you look at the picture, his head's kind of taller and bigger, and I didn't want to make it that small. I mean, yeah, it's still pretty small compared to the rest of his body because I'm doing like super cartoony look, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out that color layer and then just touch up Hogan's head again. With the other colors that I used before. And thanks guys for tuning in. Don't see how many folks are on. That's the only thing that's weird is I can't see. Okay, I do see. There's 5 people. I don't know what platforms they're all on. Oh, 3 on Okay, very cool. I'm learning this. I'm learning it. Cool. All right. But yeah, feel free to chat. I'll look at it from time to time. I have to look over on my other monitor, but I do answer as many questions as I can. Next live I do, I'll draw on paper. Just this time around, I was like, oh man, I want to draw on a tablet. I just, for all day, I pretty much was on paper working on some other stuff. Just finished a turtle commission for Amber, who's always on here on my live. She'll probably be on here a little later, I'm sure, if she's not on now. But that was a fun one. I had fun doing that one. Um, I love the turtles. I love drawing them. I've been drawing them since, like, I don't know, 4th grade when they first came out. So shows you how old I am. Hope everybody's had a good day, a good week. Um, Hope everybody's staying busy, getting through these crazy times together. But yeah, kind of what I did was when I moved Hogan's colors over, it kind of shifted everything. So I got to go back in and kind of fix that part. And I still don't know if I want to shade it like kind of comic booky or if I want to do my airbrush kind of shading. I don't know. I'll let you guys kind of steer this. where you think it should go, because I kind of like engaging with you all and um, seeing what you like. And I'm just gonna check one thing. I always get paranoid about my okay, cool. No new comments. I was just making sure. Alright, so yeah, see like the shirt kind of shifted over and stuff. What's cool about this program is you can do some pretty quick fixes on colors. And of course I was on the wrong layer. Actually, let me just close this and open it again, because I don't know what I did. Sorry guys, this has really been a long day. No excuses though, I shouldn't make any excuses. Hey Jason, if you're still on, I don't know if you're still on, Jason. I was gonna tell you I went on that webinar thing that Wacom or Wacom. I never know how to pronounce that brand, even though I've been using them now for like 15 years. Um, that I went on that Zoom meeting thing that you had sent me, and man, there's some good pointers that guy had. Some of the stuff he was saying didn't really apply to what I do, but there were some good tidbits in there that I learned, and thanks for sending that to me. It was, there were some things I didn't know, so that helped out. Thanks a lot for sending that to me. Cool. Yeah, I see he's here, but yeah, I was just letting them know. Thanks for the link to that webinar. That was cool. I keep saying webinar. That was my old stupid job I used to have. My old office job. They used to call them webinars. Just before Zoom was even a thing, we would have these stupid web calls where like all these blowhard like insurance agents would be on there, and they would you just hear them bragging about themselves and everything before the meeting would start. But yeah, I keep saying webinar like I'm stuck back in time. That's pretty funny. All right, almost there. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I can see the comments. Yeah, it stays up. Yes, I need to go on their website more. I haven't. The last time I was on their website, to be honest, was when I was downloading a driver for the tablet I use now. I was having some trouble. I bought this tablet it's going to be 4 years ago now that I bought this tablet that I have. And man, it still works great. I have and it needs to work great because it was so expensive. But it's been a lifesaver for me. And but when I first got it, I was having problems with it. It was not working right. I don't know what was going on. And then I read it might have been my drivers, so I had to download like new patches. And ever since I did that, it's been working great. Now I couldn't scroll before with my spacebar option, and now I can after I did those updates. So that was cool. But yeah, it's been a lifesaver using this thing, especially since a lot of my work is in fact digital. So I'm zoomed in big time on Hogan's mouth, as you can see. I have to zoom in a lot when I go because I don't want to leave any gaps in color. That's another reason I kind of go in close and zoom in, because if you don't, when you get this thing printed off, You can see the gaps and it separates, and it's a good way to get in trouble. I'm gonna try something here and see if I can shift my original colors. I should have been doing this. Yep, I can. There we go. And then man, I have been so busy this year. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on, and I'm so happy about it. I got done with that turtle commission piece um, earlier today, and I was happy about that because it's actually a birthday present for Amber's friend, which is really cool. And I got another pro wrestler contacted me to do a T-shirt for her that she's gonna put on Pro Wrestling Tees, which is really cool. I'm super excited about that because my goal is to eventually do a shirt design that you will see like on Dynamite or something like that. I doubt I'd have a chance to. WWE's way more inaccessible because it's the big name, you know, but AEW's a little more down to earth. They have indie wrestlers show up and things like that. So I think my chances of, and I got some contacts that know one of the wrestlers there. I don't like to name drop, but they know some of the wrestlers there that have wrestled there and that do now. So I'm hoping I can do a shirt for one of them. But yeah, like I said, I don't like the name drop. Yeah, it's Big Boss Man. Hi Amber. I was just talking about you. The animation. Yeah, Jason, I finished that project finally. I still have a long ways to go, but the cool thing about it is the client was happy with it. So if the client's happy with it, I'm happy with it. Well, I mean, I'm happy that they're happy. I'm not happy with the final outcome. I think I can do better eventually. The main thing is I still got a lot to learn. But for what they were doing, it worked out. So um, I can't post anything from the project yet because they haven't released it. It's just a short little video um, for the kids to get them into writing stuff because that's what the nonprofit's all about is literacy and writing. So that's what the video's about. But yeah, it was cool. You know, besides the animation, I did a lot of art for it. So it was a great project. It was kind of stressful for me, not because of them, it was because of me. Because I don't like to fail at things, so I was just really nervous about it. But I think as time goes, I'm gonna get better at that stuff, and then probably start posting cool little things on Facebook eventually. Once I get comfortable with it, I'll share it with you guys, and I think you'll like it. That'd be just one cool thing to do. And you never know, I might be able to do animated versions of you guys, of course, for some crazy cash, because that's some not easy work. But if you want, you know, something like that done as a present or something, and are willing to pay an animator, because that's what I'm learning to be, that'd be a cool thing to do as a present for somebody. I have this other thing I want to do, and it's kind of an idea I've gotten from other artists. It's not anything original, but I just want to offer it. Um, putting putting somebody like with their real photo with like a actual like character that they like. Like I draw it, you know, but of course you're like with it, so it looks like the cartoon version's like with you. I can even drop the shadows behind them and stuff. Like I'm gonna post an example of it with myself. See what you guys think. I'll have myself with somebody cool. Ernest McDade. If you're still watching, thanks for the tooth. Not sure what that means, but thanks. Um, yeah, so just staying busy, guys. It's pretty crazy. Can't believe the year's pretty much getting close to the end. It's going to be October before we look up, and then 2 more months after that, and we can say goodbye to this crazy year and bring on the next one, right? But I'm going to start doing some Halloween art. I think that would be fun. I'll do some Halloween art starting next live, next time I go on. I think that would be cool. I'll do that on paper. I'll do some in black and white. I think that would be cool. Just pencil and just kind of shade it. Just kind of simplify it. Maddie's excited. She loves my whole. I like the Halloween art. It's fun. All right, I'm gonna use my bucket now. I'm kind of going the long route here. Let's see. All right. I can hear this whole scene right now. All the brothers and everything. But thanks for asking that, Jason. Yeah, the animation, I'm learning it and getting better at it. And like I said, the client was happy about it, so that made me happy. Um, and plus, I don't know if Melissa's watching. She's hardly ever on Facebook. She's smart. She doesn't stay on Facebook. Um, she's my number one client. I've known Melissa now for 11 years, and I've been working with iWrite since the beginning, before it was called iWrite. And she created the mascot, the main character, I the guy, and I drew him. And I still have all the original concept art for him. And it's really funny because he's such a simple character. He's just a letter I with arms and legs. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I haven't posted them much as I usually do, but I've done so much art for them, and I love it because the kids. We go to a lot of schools when we were, before all this nonsense hit with the virus. We go to a lot of schools where the kids don't really have a chance. They don't have uh, reading comprehension, and the socioeconomic factors are not the best in those neighborhoods, of course. And they don't have access to technology like other kids do. So when I go to the schools, they make me feel like I'm a celebrity. They're all, just crowd around me and make me autograph their books that I drew. They make me feel like $1,000,000, and it's fun. I miss going to the schools and doing that. Halloween is the best time of year. I agree with that. Yeah, Amber, yeah, she speaks the truth on that. I agree completely. Yeah, when I didn't realize this would shift over his hair color, so this is kind of tedious, but I'm just hanging out and chatting with you guys. I don't think you guys mind. I hope not, at least. But yeah, next live I'll do like a, I don't know, some Halloween art of some kind. I might do some real cartoony monsters or something. Cartoons are my favorite thing. Alright. All this Hogan hair is nuts. I don't know what I was doing when I did this. Alright. Feel free to share the video, guys. I don't mind. And I haven't been clicking my little deals, but if you're new on here, which I doubting, huh? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Corey. Maddie told me you're watching. Um, Tori. Okay, I can't hear you that well. Hey Tori, sorry. What was I saying? I don't remember now. But yeah, feel free to follow me on these platforms if you're new on here. I know probably mostly everybody's the same people. But for those that are watching the replay later, you can follow me on my website, cartoon-u.com. You can also email me. Don't worry about that email. Just if you go on the website and contact me, it'll go straight to my email. My email is ridiculous. And I don't want to change it because now I have like so many years of contacts that have me saved as that. And I just kept it. And then, of course, Facebook, if you're on Facebook and you or if you're not and you're watching on some other platform but you want me on Facebook, just go facebook.com slash RKS80. And Twitch, I'm at Cartoon Ryan. That's my channel name. I'm on Twitch right now. I'm on everything right now. I believe I might be on LinkedIn. I don't know. I haven't checked on those to see how that's working. But yeah, so I'm on everything just about. All right, cool. So there's the flat colors. All right, boom. Let me save this. Hey, good to have you on here, Tori. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. All right, so I got Hogan and Macho Man in a nice embrace here. I think what I'm gonna do next is I guess I'll put the patterns in for Macho Man's headband. It looks like it's like a zebra pattern kind of thing going on. So I'm trying to debate on the best way to do that. Alright, I figured it out. I'm going to do another layer for the pattern. Hey, I'm doing good, Nokadota. Hope you're doing good too, man. Paul. So cool. Everybody's chatting tonight. It's pretty cool. Mostly Facebook, of course, because that's my biggest crowd as usual. And here comes my dog to hang out with me. Let me go back to the regular screen. Okay, so I'm going to draw these little patterns in Macho Man's bandana on another layer here. And I like putting a lasso around it because it keeps me within that little area and I don't have to worry about like going into the, going outside of that boundary. And Macho Man is nuts. I love that guy. Maddie and I have been watching a lot of old nitros from the mid '90s, late '90s, and yeah, WCW, and yeah, Macho Man he was fun. No matter where he was the man. All right. Nice little stripes here, little stripe action. Hey, football starts tonight. Oh, that's why no one's watching. I get it. Yeah, I used to be into sports hardcore, dude. Like I was like like obsessed with sports all the way till I was about, I don't know, till about maybe 2 years ago. I gave it up. I just I don't know. I don't like what, and it's not the just the politics stuff. I know a lot of people. I'm done because of the my flag and all that. And, it was even before that. I was already losing interest. I don't like a lot of the nonsense that's been blossoming the last few years, or actually the last couple of decades. And there's just, I don't know. I feel like there's better ways for me. I don't care if anybody else is into it. But for me personally, I just don't want to spend my money on it anymore. I work too hard for my money, and I used to do a lot of fantasy football and stuff like that. I almost said a bad word. Um, but I used to do a lot of fantasy football and just I don't know all this. Not I don't. I just don't. I don't like it anymore. I don't like the athletes too much. I don't like all the corporate nonsense and the greed behind it all and the bad officiating. Oh my goodness, there's so many bad calls and it's almost like they're seriously corrupt on purpose because they want a certain team to win or a certain athlete to get the calls his or her way. And I just got fed up with it. I was like, I'm kind of done with it. It's cool in wrestling, when like a ref turns around and they miss the call, or like in WCW, Nick Patrick was like a bad ref for a little while. That was pretty funny. We're watching that right now. Yeah, you summed it up, Michael. Political garbage and officiating. That's just two of the things that I'm done with. Why I'm tired of it, and I'm just done with it. I haven't watched a football game in 2 years. And it wasn't even just because of the flag stuff. It was just the bad officiating. And why am I going to argue about guys throwing a football who don't care about me? And they're making millions and they have no sense of reality. And they're making more than like pretty much everybody that in the whole country. And they act like they have it hard. That's always the funniest thing to me. So, yeah, I'm kind of done with it. Alright, so there's Macho Man's stripes on that end. It doesn't look like he has any main ones on that other side. I'll put some over here. Um, yeah, football. Man, there's just a lot of bad stuff in football, and this is another. This isn't going to be popular with a lot of Astros fans, but I don't like all the cheating in sports either. And then the stuff I see fans do, instead of calling out their team for bad behavior, everybody just digs in and is like, oh, well, everybody does it. And I'm like, wait a minute. The Astros fans were making fun of the Patriots for cheating and saying they needed all this, but it's okay for the. I got tired of it. It's like weird tribalism or something. But yeah, that's my little soapbox rant on sports. I don't know why I got into all that. Huh? Yeah, yeah. I need to. Yeah, I don't want to get anybody mad if they're fans of that stuff. Like I said, you watch what you want. I'm just me personally. Anyway, let's talk about Macho Man's beard. Look at that beard. Look to the left there. That is an amazing beard. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, then that's the thing. I don't ever try to change people's minds. If there's somebody enjoys whatever you enjoy, enjoy it. That's the main thing. If you have fun with it, more power to you. I don't care what people are into. Just as long as it's not hurting anybody, that's all I care about. As long as people aren't getting hurt by it, like physically or mentally or something like that, then I'm cool with it. Because in the bottom line, man, I mean, no one's getting hurt by watching sports that I know of. I mean, maybe somebody's eyes might be hurting that don't want to watch it. But man, I had a lot of gaps in this one. No, gaps, like openings. I don't know what happened this time around. Might have been my usual sleep deprivation. Alright. Yeah, Macho Man was the fashion icon. Man, no one did it like that guy. He could wear like polka dots and a pink polka dot scarf with a pink shirt and tight jeans on and cowboy boots, and it didn't matter. That's a real man right there. Man, I miss that guy. Alright, I'm going to hit save. This will be cool when I actually finish it. I've been going kind of slow on it. Oh, yes, Amber. I just saw your comment. Rioting because your team won. That is the weirdest thing ever. That's the weirdest one ever. I don't understand that. Destroy your whole city because your team won. Weird. Don't get it. I don't like gigantic crowds of people anyway. Like it's ironic because I've gone to wrestling events where there's huge crowds and not too crazy about it. All right, there's some stripes in here too. All right, I can't wait to work on my next deal. It's for this wrestler. Her name is Flex Khalifa. I've never heard. I mean, everybody, all our wrestling guys on here are like, you never heard of that, or I don't know. I'm just not too with it. I only know the mainstream wrestlers and some of the indie ones around here, but not like nationally. All right. Okay, don't mean to make you dizzy. Okay, so then he has some stripes over here too on his chest area. So I need to get those down. And I'm going to use my little bucket again. Nice. Looking pretty good. I'm down. I'm good with it. Love your wrestler poster for look. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I had fun doing that one. Those guys are awesome, man. I got to hang out with the Loco guys this last on the weekend actually. Got to hang out with Lowrider and Jaime and Thomas and I really believe in what they're doing. I think once things get a little bit back to normal, you're gonna see even more cool things from them. They got some really cool things up their sleeve. I think that's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna give away anything, but yeah, they got a good thing going on, and I fully support it. And you never know who will show up. You know, it's what's really cool. There rumors a $20 guy might show up sometime or another over there. So, you never know, but it's cool. It's a cool promotion. They're doing things different. They're not doing the standard. This isn't your regular Texas. And there's nothing wrong with the Texas independent scene, but it's just not the standard old school Texas wrestling show. It's kind of innovative to me, and I'm glad to contribute my portion to it. And also stay tuned because I probably have more coming their way with art I'm doing for them. So keep on the money on the way, bro. I want. I'll be. Hey Adam. I'm gonna make prints of this. Okay. So it'll be for a lot of people to get. It'll be like a series of prints. I'm not gonna do these like I'm not gonna break my neck to do these that fast. But when I do them as time permits, I'll do some more. These are just like moments when I was a kid that I loved, that I want to do personally. Just certain things that stood out to me that when I was growing up that made wrestling magical. Um, I miss those days, man. There's just nothing comes close to it. It's actually though, I will have to say, and I know there's probably people that don't like AEW. The last AEW was really good to me because it reminded me of like the Monday Night Wars back in the '90s. It was kind of like that, with the whole deal, him coming out, and yeah, Miro or whatever he is now. But that was pretty cool. That was great because it was a surprise. No one knew it was coming. They kept it under wraps. It was great. I was so happy that happened that way. You don't see stuff like that much anymore in wrestling, so it was a real treat to have that go down like that. But yeah, Adam, I'm gonna make a prints of these. They'll be 11 by 17. I think that yeah, it says 11 by 17, um, which will make them $15. And I'll put it in a sleeve and all that good mess. Oops. Speaking of prints, yeah, Thunder Rosa versus Shido stole the show in my opinion. Speaking of prints, if you want to go to if you want to check out my library of prints on my website, I do, fan art prints. No shows this year, so I have quite a few on hand. There are different sizes. I actually on the website there's only one size for sale. It's the 11 by 17s. If you're interested in smaller sizes, let me know. Some of them I have at 8.5 by 11, and then other prints I have at like was it postcard size, which is like 8.5 by 5.5. So I got small, medium, and large. Not every print I have is like that, but most of them are three sizes. Yeah, I don't know what I did on this, guys. I noticed a lot of gap. I guess I must have been going too fast when I did this. Yeah, the All Out pay per view was to me it wasn't that great of a pay per view, but that match was fantastic. That stole the show. Those women really put it out there. That was one of the best women's matches I've seen this year, in my opinion. It wasn't like the best thing ever, but it was great. It was they put on a great show. They really brought it. I was happy to see that because a lot of people, and rightfully so, they give them heat for not having a strong women's division. But they're new. They're still new. They're not even 2 years old yet, so they got a ways to go. All right. Like I said, feel free to share the video. Oh yeah, one more thing I was gonna say. If you have kids that like to draw, I used to get a lot of art from people with their kids' drawings, and that kind of died off. I don't know. I guess it kind of lost steam. But if anybody's interested and they have a kid that likes to draw, I have a gallery and I share their art. And I might do a little, maybe I could do like a little contest to motivate kids to draw more. Like if they like, I can pick my favorite one, um, like once a month or once every 3 months, and then the best one, in my like that I like, I'll send like a fan art print to the kid or something like that. I just like seeing kids stay creative because nowadays it's a lot harder, with the tablets and the phones and the video games and all that. Especially since we're all indoors mostly now compared to how it used to be. I figured, when you're stuck, draw. It's fun. That's what I used to do. I still do it every day. Oh yeah, kids are back in school. Yeah, Maddie just. But anyway, still, if kids like to draw. All right, I think I'm good to go on that. Now I'm gonna do one more layer. I'm gonna lock this one. Now I'm gonna ask you guys. Um, Actually, let me duplicate this color layer because I want to see what you guys think. Like, should I do kind of like the comic book style, which is um, where I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, like, let's say Hogan. Um, so he's all shiny and stuff, but like, this is just an example. Let me get it a little darker. Jagged shades in here. Kind of comic book style. Could do kind of like that, you know, that kind of shading. Yeah, the MJF match was good. It wasn't the best. I mean, like I said, the women's match is what did it for me. But, I mean, it was still good. I mean, it wasn't bad. All right, so I can do that kind of shading, or I could do kind of like what I do with my other fan. I kind of want to go the cartoon style, the comic book style, but the other kind I do is just like with the airbrush. I get like a little bit of a, oops, not like that though. That's a glow. Oops, hang on. Okay, cool. Oh, I know what's going on. Sorry about this. Okay, so, um, okay, Maddie likes the first shade. Yeah, I am right now. I'm doing. Oh, okay, that was. That's all good. So this other one's like more realistic, like shading. It's like real soft. Okay, so we'll go with that then. Go with what feels right to you. Yeah, I kind of, in a way, I kind of want to go the comic booky route. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I do like shading airbrush, but I do it so much. I used to shade the other way, like with the flat shading. But you know what? To make it look more comic booky and just kind of reminiscent of my childhood, maybe I will go the other way. Thanks for those two suggestions to both of you. All right, so I'm gonna go for maybe about 15 more minutes, guys. I'm really tired. I've been up since 3 a.m., so I just want to chill before I go back to bed. Um, that's the thing. Working from home is like you really got to put the hours in to make yourself like successful. And I need to put more hours in. And I did really. I had a productive day today. I can't exaggerate. I was able to turn in stuff to a client. I was able to finish that other piece that I was working on. So yeah, thank you, Amber. Yeah, I think I should. Yeah. Man, this was like one of the coolest moments in all of wrestling to me. It was a big deal. And I knew in the back of my head that that team would not last. There's just no way. Macho Man is just too crazy. All right. Kind of sticking to where the light is coming from above into the center. Because if you look, they're in a studio, so the light's kind of hitting them in the middle and then bouncing off the sides of them. Look, Mean Gene back there. Man, I miss that guy. Got to meet him many years ago. That was a cool experience. Him and Bobby the Brain I met at WrestleMania 17. Yeah, Bobby the Brain, hands down, is my favorite manager of all time. Doesn't get better than that guy, in my opinion. Oh, hi, Adrian. Maddie told me you're watching. Oh, and by the way, let's see how many folks are on. See, I'm showing 5 all together. Let's see, one on YouTube and one on Twitch. Oh, okay. So Maddie. Oh, wow. Maddie's over half the crowd watching them tonight. I feel really good. No, it's all good. Maddie's my biggest fan. Um, so for those watching, you probably already seen this a bunch of times. You're like, oh my god, you tell me one more time about your stupid books. Um, yeah, just holidays are coming up soon. There might be some birthdays, of like some kids that like to draw. Those are my how to draw books. Sell them on my website. Um, I published those about, oh man, it's been a while now. The last one was 4 years ago that I published. Any more thoughts on Bad Guy wins? Oh yeah, you know who had a really good idea? Was Jason. He he wanted to pay me to do this, and I'll save it for him, but I need to draw it. He wanted to do Inspector Gadget with like Dr. Claw from his point of view, how the show was, where he'd sit in that chair. But on his hand, he has the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's like snapping his finger, and then like Inspector Gadget's like crumbling away. You know how like they did in the movie. That's a great idea. And I was like, man, that would be fun to do. But yeah, I have that was one that Jason said, which I thought was a great idea. I had another one in my head and I didn't write it down. It was really funny too. Oh, I know what it. No, what was it? I don't know what it was now. I forget my ideas. I need to write them down. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. When I make prints of them, I'll shoot you one. Or if you just want to buy the original from me, let me know. Like Amber bought the Smurfs one off of me, and I thought that was a fun piece. That was just so random. Um, just a fun one to do. I'll give him some veins here. Yeah, that was a great idea by him. I need to study old '80s cartoons and '90s cartoons and just kind of look through it and see you know what what I can come up with. And you know what I'm thinking is I'm thinking of making that content stuff that's a little more rough like that. And I'm by rough I mean like depictions of dead cartoon characters like that Smurf. I'm probably gonna do on my Patreon when I do it, just because I try to keep my Facebook as chill as possible because I got like clients and things that are on there, so I gotta really um, watch my content. But it's not like I'm doing anything like super bad. It's just just gotta kind of keep it on the regular there. Huh? No, thank you. I'm good. And let's see. I got a few more minutes here. I don't like the veins. I'm just gonna leave them out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the veins out. I don't like it. It's weird. All right. Yeah, next live I'll do some Halloween art though. I'll just draw some classic monsters and stuff. And like I think the the one I do. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry for yawning, guys. The one I do on the next live. Um, the one I do on the next live will be like just strictly pencil, and I'll shade it and everything. I love doing that. I haven't done that. It'll go be like Commander Mark style, just like uh, black pencil lines with just shading with a stump. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, nothing bad. It's just there we go. Let's see. I just had a guy draw me a hand. Oh, nice. Very cool, man. It's awesome. Yeah, Usagi's a really cool character. I've never drawn him before. That Stan Sakai is an awesome artist and a great storyteller. I remember when I was a little dude in the cartoons when Usagi Yojimbo made his appearance. I was like, oh man, that's so cool. And then I realized, oh wait, he's in the comics too, which was really cool. And then I didn't know that he had his own series and stuff, so it's really cool. those guys were really neat because they partnered up with other independent comic book creators, like David Sim with and that didn't work out. They ended up taking what's his name, Cerebus out of the Ninja Turtles. So any of the original Ninja Turtle prints you can't get it with him in there because he made him take his character out, which was really lame. Because those were good stories. But some people get weird with their creations. I get it, you know, just happens. Yeah, just post it on your wall or something, and I'll check it out, dude. I'm gonna start sending you like a monthly amount, so. Oh yeah, Amber, no problem. I mean, you sent me like what would be like 2 years of Patreon probably this year. You sent me so much work, so I'll work something out with you. You know, we'll see what's up. I need to figure that out because I don't know how it gives access to people. And I this is still all talk. I haven't even set up an account on Patreon. I just want to do it. Um, but I was thinking if I do stuff like the bad guys winning stuff, I was like, man, maybe I should just make that like exclusive content because of keeping Facebook kind of family friendly. Yeah, I like this style of coloring actually. I'm glad. Thanks to everybody for convincing me to go this route. It's doing an auto save. Got a few more minutes and I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. It's been a while, but yeah, I'm gonna be back on more with the lives again. Now that that big project's out of the way, it's just that one really took the wind out of me, and I was really nervous because I'll be honest with you, I kind of almost didn't know what I was doing with that one, and I had to really do a crash course to figure out what I was doing. But it all worked out okay in the long run, so that made me happy. Yeah, I like the way these colors are coming out. And if I wanted to go a little brighter, I could go about right there. All right. Oh, excuse me. I'm such an old person now. I get sleepy early now, but I do wake up really early sometimes. Oh yeah, dude, you help me. Everybody helps me that comes on here. It's really motivating um, to know that I can, even if it's two people watching, it's really cool for me. Um, so I appreciate everybody giving me views. Feel free to share the feed. I don't mind. Like I said, next week I'll do what you call it. I'll draw on paper and I'll film with my phone. No, I'm sorry. I'm yawning really bad. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm getting scolded over here too. I know. Sorry. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. But yeah, that's basically how the coloring's gonna look on this. If you think that's cool, if you guys think that's cool, um, and then it'll be pretty cool. I'll get that done. I'll get Macho Man going. He's not as shiny as Hogan for whatever reason. Hogan was way more shiny. But let me hit save. I'm gonna hit save and then go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I had a lot of fun. I appreciate it. I think there ended up being probably about 3 of us all together that watched it, so that's really cool. Um, okay, cool. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm running on fumes, obviously, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in. The ones of you that do tune in, and feel free to me up when you have ideas for stuff on my page. Just post on my wall, and I'll get to you. And thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later, and take care.